Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Veloso Tours webinar on exotic beach resorts. Very appropriate now for the UK as the days are getting shorter. We will have the beautiful sunshine and the beaches in the Caribbean and South America. My name is Paulo Veloso. I'm the Managing Director of Veloso Tours. And the content of the webinar today, we are going to have a little introduction on Veloso Tours, and then we are going to have live reports, video link to Jamaica, at the Jamaica Inn, Amarguis Key in Belize, and the Yucatan, the Riviera Maya in Mexico, Anguilla and San Martin nearby, and then to the Bahamas, on one of the outer islands, Cat Island, for Fernandez Bay Resort. And then we're going all the way down south to Brazil to have live reports from Portobello and Ponta dos Ganchos. And at the end, we will have some Veloso Tours itineraries to see how you can reach these wonderful destinations. If you have any questions, please send them to Berenice. Use the chat for questions, and we'll answer any questions at the end. And also, it's best to keep it on speaker view so that you can hear the person who's speaking as we take turns. And a bit of patience, if you don't mind, please. Also, if we have any technical issues, we have done this before. We're taking the technology to the limit, but we have been able to resolve any issues, possibly with a slight delay, but we have been able to do to connect everyone. As you can see, we're going very far away. Now, Veloso Tours has been operating for over 20 years, and our uniqueness is to aim to provide authentic experiences, essentially, as it says there, where we like to provide an in-depth perspective of local life, people, and culture. In this case, a lot of these resorts allow you to see the environment around and experience local life, people, and culture. And that's very much what we aim to do. There is a certain amount of booking flexibility now, as we expect, as we're recovering from COVID, so that your payments can be delayed as close as possible to departure, and sort of according to the airlines and the hotel's policies. We also have travel insurance that provides COVID cover, so that's very important to have that. So everyone is ready, and everybody is ready to restart tourism. Now, in this looking to the future, we have a new brochure for tourism to Latin America. We have made a number of website improvements with new tours, new images, new destinations, new client itinerary download. You will see, we're going to show you later on. And we have new destinations as well as Latin America. We offer Indonesia, China, and India. So we are ready, as we might say. And now we'd like to hand over to my colleague Hugh Clayson, who has been to Jamaica, loved Jamaica and Jamaica Inn, and he's going to give us a little introduction to Jamaica before we then go on to Jamaica Inn. So, Hugh, please.
Hugh, you're mute.
Yeah, I just unmuted. Hello, everybody, and thank you, Paolo. Yeah, I've been to Jamaica a number of times, and I have to say that the hotel and the resort that you're about to see is one of my favorite resorts of actually around the world, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Jamaica itself is steeped with history. It's one of the islands in the Caribbean where it's not just about the beaches. There's a lot more to do and see in Jamaica, as you'll see, which I think you'll find very interesting. And it means you can go on a holiday there and really get into the destination and understand the history and the culture in a way that perhaps not so easily is possible in other more sort of commercialized islands of the Caribbean. Just turning the next slide. Well, there is the map of Jamaica. The main, well, you'd either fly into Montego Bay, as you can see on the north coast, or Kingston. Most of the sort of main flights go into Montego Bay, and then all the resorts, pretty much, not all of them, but most of the resorts are all on that north coast, beautiful north coast, stunning beaches. The climate is just wonderful. But where we're heading to today is Ocho Rios, as you can see on the map, and that's the location for Jamaica Inn. But it's also a special part of the island because it's probably slightly less commercialized, and certainly you don't have to go off the main road to get up into some lovely hills and scenery, which you'll see. But if you were to spend, I don't know, a fortnight in Jamaica, or even just a week, it's very easy to do lots of activities away from the resort, which will either be more outdoor in terms of exploring some of the waterfalls and rivers and things, or actually some of the local villages and culture. Here, one of the big attractions are the Blue Mountains, and there's this big mountain range north of Kingston, and here you can go hiking or take a scenic drive with a guide, which is really interesting and beautiful. And actually, if it's really hot, it's a great place to cool down a bit. Next slide is...
Yeah, go on.
Next slide. How do I get... Sorry, it's... that is the sort of quintessential feeling of being on the beach and enjoying the lovely Caribbean Sea and the warm weather. I mean, obviously that's the main attraction for going, but if we carry on, the next slide will show some of the other activities that you can do. That is Dunn's River Falls, for example, which is actually not too far from Ocho Rios, and where you can for the intrepid, you can actually climb up the falls, which is a very refreshing way to take some exercise. And then when at the bottom, there's a lovely beach, which you can relax and enjoy. And one of the enjoyable things to do in Jamaica is to do a river rafting trip. A number of options to do that. As you can see from here, they are very light craft, but they take you through some very lush forested scenery, which is actually a very enjoyable thing to do. There's a lot of colonial history with Jamaica, obviously. The Spanish and the British primarily fought over the island, and there's a lot of pirate history to enjoy. The main area where you can see a lot of this is in Kingston, the capital, and there's an example of some of the colonial architecture that you will see on a trip there. One of the other interesting things for people, perhaps of a certain age, is Noel Coward, and in the 60s and 70s and the 50s, it was an incredibly popular island for people like Noel Coward, and it's very relevant here for Jamaica Inn, because Noel Coward, who you can see the statue of there, had a property called Firefly, which overlooked the ocean, as you can see from that fabulous view. And he also used to play in the bar at Jamaica Inn in the highlight of his fame, entertaining the locals. And so if you go there, you'll see actually pictures and of Noel Coward and all his famous friends like Ian Fleming there, which makes it such a treat for people who love the sort of James Bond and the mystique of the whole of Jamaica and the James Bond's series. But most importantly, I mean, isn't that so beautiful? Such a stunning view. But of course, the most important thing is the local people and the local culture, and Jamaica and Jamaicans themselves are the most friendliest people I've ever met. They wear reggae music, jerk chicken, you name it. There's so many lovely things you can enjoy. And wherever you go, you get a very friendly welcome. The colors are superb. You can see the markets there, and there's a lot of arts and crafts that you can buy when you go out and about. So if you were to go with us to Jamaica and to Jamaica Inn, it's not just about spending 6 or 7 nights sat on the beach. There's lots to do, and we can advise you. And in fact, on one of the tour that Paula will talk about at the end of the presentation does include a full day excursion to really get into Jamaica and really understand some of the interesting areas, the villages and the culture and the colonial history. So, and there's another example of local people and handicrafts, the sort of things that you can enjoy and purchase when you're there. So I'm now going to pass live to Jamaica, to Jerry and Shanae, who are now going to tell you all about the Jamaica Inn. It's such a wonderful property. It's sort of understated luxury, I would say. It's a very, well, let me not say it. I'm going to pass right over to Jerry and Sinead, and welcome.
Thank you.
Jerry, just one moment, Jerry. Can I just show some pictures of Jamaica Inn before you come, just as an introduction? This is the beach, because afterwards there won't be time. So first, let's look at some of these pictures of Jamaica Inn so that we can see the style of the hotel. And now if you can show us Jamaica Inn, that would be great. I'm going to stop sharing the screen so that we can now come to you.
Thank you. So you just showed our suite 21, which is the Winston Churchill suite. So thank you for sharing that. I'm Jerry, Sales and Marketing Director.
And I'm Sinead, your Sales and Marketing Executive.
And welcome to Jamaica Inn. We're thrilled to show you around.
So let's go in, keep going. So this is one of our lovely premier suites that sits right on the sand.
So tastefully decorated with antique furniture, as you can see. All our rooms are tastefully decorated, and the most interesting fact is we do not have any TVs, radios, or alarm clocks in our room, because when you come to Jamaica Inn, it's a total to disconnect in order to. We have all these rooms that have beautiful views of the Caribbean Sea and the property. And of course, you mentioned all the activities that we do, and you can take part in Jamaica. We are centrally located with only, of course, 52 rooms and 7 cottages, or beach activities right here in front of us. Water sports, sunset sail, kayak.
Say hi, everyone.
And right, so we're walking towards the center of the property, where we can show you where our superior balcony suites are located and our deluxe veranda suites. So remember, we were just at our premier veranda suite, which sits right on the beach. Our superior balcony suites are all on the upper floors, so they give you this aerial view, amazing, right across the property onto the beach and the beautiful calm Caribbean Sea. And on the ground floor, we have our deluxe veranda suites, which also offer you that beautiful view. All right, so we are here. So as you can see, all our rooms have this beautiful view. We have our croquet lawn just here, an English game that everyone loves to play. We do have croquet and rosé on Saturdays. Our guests just love to do that game on Saturdays with a lovely bottle of rosé, right? And then of course, our beach, 700 feet wide and long, well, 700 feet long, is home to many hawksbill turtles. So we do have our turtle season, which is actually going on now. So turtles will usually come lay here, and then we do monitor the hatching, and then we send out baby turtles to sea. Our guests do enjoy that experience. Not many hotels on the North Coast or in Jamaica has that initiative, but we do at Jamaica Inn. Just in front of us, you can't see, but we have the Winston Churchill suite. And this is where Winston Churchill stayed many years ago, and he stayed with us.
One of the things that we wanted to mention too, that he was speaking about Dundra Falls, it being so close to the resort. Our guests from time to time will normally take a boat ride from the property and head straight on down to Dundra Falls. So the boat actually docks right on the sand of Dundra Falls, passing the Laughing Waters, where a lot of James Bond movies were actually shot,
especially Dr. No. And of course, in terms of something else that we do is our fish sanctuary. We have a White River Fish Sanctuary, And so all of this area that we're looking at is a no fish zone, and we do plant corals. Guests get to snorkel along here, and they do see that planting of the corals that we're doing just to make sure that we are rebuilding our reefs and give something else, a different experience for our guests and activities to do at Jamaica, in addition to relaxing, of course. But like you mentioned, tons to do. And even Firefly Noel Court is only 20 minutes from here. And if persons are looking for a lot more adventure, then they're only 20 minutes. Now we have, like I mentioned before, 52 suites, 55, sorry. And included in that number is our cottage. So, our cottages. And so we have 7 cottages on property. So we're seeing a couple right in front of us, or 2-bedroom cottages. And we're going to quickly make our way over to show you one of our 1-bedroom cottage. So all our cottages, if you're looking for something a bit more private and with a lot more space, then you can definitely take a look at our website, check out our Jamaica Inn cottages. They all come with their own private plunge pools, and you have access to the Caribbean Sea. And of course, in terms of health and wellness, you know, once you get here, you can definitely feel like you're already relaxing because of how quiet things are here.
I think we're losing you a little bit, Jerry and Shanae. Yeah, we have lost you a little bit here.
Are we back?
Here we go.
yet?
You back. Yeah, you back.
All right, so right now we're actually at North Bend. This is where all of our beautiful cottages are situated, and all of them sits on the bluff of the Caribbean Sea. So today we'll be showing you
Cottage 4
Cottage
is one of
4.
our 1-bedroom or like a honeymoon type cottage, and beautiful. And it just, even the colors, the paint that they use just adds to the romantic feel. And of course, just the fact that you get to lay on your bed and look out at the sea, it's definitely something worth doing.
Here we go, everyone. So welcome to cottage number 4. And as the door opened up, you can't help but to see the beautiful Caribbean Sea that sits right in front of you.
Okay, and it's an open floor plan, so your living room opens to your bedroom, 4-poster bed, again, antique furniture, so you know the history. Again, we've been around for over 60 years. So all this, so perfect for honeymooners. We also do, if guests definitely want to try something that's new and exciting, they can do our floating breakfast tray.
So we have his and her vanities right here in cottage number 4. Tub, and also a walk-in shower. What we love too is those outdoor showers. Just amazing.
And the own infinity pool. So you have your pool just for relaxation. You can have all your meals here if you'd like. We do have 3 restaurants on property. Sea shanty. Because of where we're located with the views, everywhere you go on property, you have a beautiful, relaxing, just spectacular views all around. So our sea shanty restaurant, we have breakfast in the days and lunch. Most of our guests do prefer to have that on the beach. So we consider our beach one of our dining rooms. And then the terrace is where we have dinners in the evening. Again, elegantly decorated, perfect for that romantic evening, for birthdays, anniversaries, or just family sittings. And then we do have our reggae band that plays nightly.
All right, so we're just gonna head on over now to our
Beautiful ocean spa. Now with our ocean spa, again, it's located right on the cliff. Our treatment rooms are outside, not in an enclosed building like most places. So your treatment is done again in a thatched room with the view of the sea, and then you can hear the sound of the waves just lapping against the rock and creating that relaxed space where you wait your perfect massage and this beautiful palm tree. Everyone likes to pose here for pictures. So one of the things that we like about walking over to the spa is just that change of elements and feelings. So on the beach is hot and nice and warm, but then when you're going to the ocean spa, it gets really quiet. The colors change to more lush vegetation and greenery. You can smell the peppermint,
the lemongrass in the air.
So it's just beautiful. So we're heading over, and I'm sure you can notice how green it is, how lush it is. So it's definitely just that change that just makes everything so inviting. And
I think we're losing you a little bit, girls, here, but we should be back soon. Let's wait 10 seconds. Here we are.
you're here? Okay, excellent. Perfect timing. So again, we have treatment, so we have to be extremely quiet. So our treatment rooms are, you can hardly see them because they're hidden. It's like you're in a jungle. So we have two, there's one room upstairs you can't see, but believe me, they're here. There's one right there that you're looking at, and down these steps, you have a salt water pool. But unfortunately, we can't go any further because we do have guests here and they're doing treatments, okay? Right, and then we'll give you a quick stop by just to have a look at some of our treatments that we use here. The Blue Mountain Coffee Scrub, of course. You know that aroma from our coffee. Oh, perfect. Pimento, of course, one of our herbs and spices, and our island mint that I personally love. Okay, we are done with the spa. So one of the other places that we have on property.
É isso que eu vou ter que fazer uma pelota.
Can you hear us?
Sério? Uhum. Mas em sim.
Yes.
Yes, we can hear you. So we were having someone who hasn't muted himself. Here we go. Yeah, we can hear you. Carry on.
It's actually drizzling.
Hi.
Can you hear us?
Yes, all good.
Thank you. Awesome. So thank you so much for allowing us to show you our beautiful property. We hope to see a lot of persons very soon. Thank you so much for having us.
Thanks you. Thanks,
Thank
team.
you.
Sure to let us have any questions. We're ready to welcome everyone wanting to come to Jamaica and Jamaica Inn.
Well
Thank
done.
you so
Thank you very
much.
much. I'm sure there will be. Thanks
See
a
you
lot.
very soon. Yeah,
And
thank you
now
so much.
we are going to move on to Belize.
Yes, we're moving on
Belize.
to Belize. So hello everyone. My name is Berenice, and I will take you on a tour to the beautiful country of Belize, and especially to the stunning island of San Pedro. So Belize is a stunning country surrounded by Mexico and Guatemala, as you can see on that map. It's covered in tropical jungle at about 80% of its territory. So all the ground of Belize is only jungle. So there are plenty of adventurous activity to do there, lots of Mayan archaeological sites as well, and amazing wildlife such as jaguar. But today we are going to concentrate on the Belize coast. So as I said, you have 80% of the territory which is covered by jungle, and 20% is just a myriad of islands and atolls, all located in the Caribbean Sea and on what we call the Belize Barrier Reef, which is the second largest barrier reef of the world after Australia. So you have about 200 islands, and you have also the beautiful Caribbean coasts where you can find lots of villages. So in those villages, you will be able to meet the Garafunas. So the Garafunas are mixed African and indigenous people. So amazing traditions there, cultures with dance, music, and also delicious cuisine that they will be happy to cook for you, or you can go to a local place, local restaurants can be cooked at your resort as well. And you can also enjoy lots of markets on the coast of Belize. We count also more than 200 islands, as I previously mentioned, in Belize. So beautiful landscape, as you can see on those pictures, with stunning white sanded beaches, beautiful palm trees, translucent waters, and obviously, you know, amazing wildlife. One of the most, actually, the most famous activities in those islands are snorkeling or diving. Very easy to snorkel. You don't have to be very, you know, you can be beginners, and it's very easy to swim in the water. And it's not unusual to swim with manatees, rays, turtles, or even sharks. So that's some pictures of me here, actually swimming with the sharks, and me as well with a group of people swimming with the rays. That was amazing, an amazing experience, and I will definitely highly recommend it to do it. You also have mangroves around those islands, so you can see turtles, you can see crabs, you can do kayaking, but you can also do paddle boarding. That's also me enjoying the weather here and the cuisine. So very easy to get to from the land of Belize, the mainland. You just have to fly or take your boat, and you go to those islands, and it's definitely a must to do at the end of your trip. One of our favorite resorts in Belize is actually the Victoria House. I've been there. It's an amazing place. It's about 30-minute fly from Belize City. You can also come there from Mexico, from the Yucatan Peninsula, or from Guatemala as well, flying as well, and very easy flight, about 30 minutes, 1 hour. So very great to finish a trip. So there you will be welcomed by the staff at the airport and transferred with a small golf cart. It is about 5-10 minutes drive from San Pedro town, and it's absolutely an amazing property. And that's the reason I'm going to introduce our colleague Abby, who is there now, and who will show you around. So Abby, are you here?
Hi, yes. I am Abby. I am the guest services director, and I am here. I'm from the dive shop. He's our activities coordinator. We are at the Spa Palapa on the beach over the water, and we will be delighted to show you around. I'll show you around the property, and then Luis can give some information on activities that our guests can do while they're here. Let me turn my camera. So this is the little Spa Palapa where you can do your massage if you don't want to do it in our spa, full spa. And we have 4 bedrooms there. can do any treatments you like. So we have our beach here. There's a dive shop, and we have our beach. Victoria House has 42 rooms, and we have a full restaurant, bar. We have the spa, like I mentioned, and our dive shop. So I will start walking down the beach, and I will be showing you the beach houses that we have. We have a 5-bedroom house, a 3-bedroom house, a 2-bedroom house, and a suite right on the beach. And we have 42 rooms, like I mentioned, and several categories of rooms, so we can cater to any type of traveler coming to Belize. So we do have a full resort, but I'm just gonna point out the houses while I walk here. So we have the 5-bedroom house, has its private pool. It has 6 beds. It can sleep up to 12 people. It has a full kitchen, living area, dining area downstairs. And it's just perfect for family vacations or group parties celebrating retirement or birthdays, getaways. And it's just a perfect setup for those groups. Then we have our Casa del Sol, 3-bedroom house, which is 3 beds and can sleep 6 people, kitchen, living area downstairs, and the master bedroom is downstairs as well, palmetto type bedrooms upstairs. And they all have their own private entrance as well. We have our 2-bedroom house, which is occupied with its own private pool. That's Casa Playa Blanca. And then we have our little rainforest suite, which has its wraparound porch. And this is a popular room. Guests love to sit out here to have breakfast, watch the sunrise, and in the evenings they can have a private dinner on their deck as well. And even on the beach here, we're always doing private beach setups for dinner. It's very popular. We have pool service for food and drinks during the day, so guests don't have to move from where they are. We are coming on the walkway, walking towards the casitas. We have 7 casitas. These are queen size beds. They have their own little porch at the front with their hammocks. And they're so popular for honeymooners or couples, which is our biggest clients. And then I'm just gonna walk on what we call our infinity area. We have luxury 2-bedroom villas. The one you're seeing right in front of me is bedrooms on each side and full kitchen and living area in the middle. These are very spacious, have outdoor and indoor showers. The bedrooms are wide, they're really big, and the kitchen is fully equipped for families or 2 couples traveling together. Then these buildings, these 2-story buildings, are 2 units in each, and we have these are 1-bedroom infinity suites, which are full kitchen and living area downstairs, and upstairs is a master bedroom. The next building here is a 2 units, and there are 2-bedroom infinity suites. Kitchen living area downstairs, a guest bedroom downstairs, and master bedroom upstairs. They're fully equipped as well. And this is the view from these rooms, right in front of the infinity pool. The infinity pool and the main pool in front of the restaurant is for all our in-house guests. And like I mentioned, we have pool service for food and drinks as well. We also have complimentary bicycles during the day. We rent out golf carts. Like Berenice mentioned, we are like a 10-minute ride from town. It's a very intimate resort. We're far away but close enough to get to town if you want to go there. So I'll be showing you a casita at the moment. And this is, like I mentioned, one of the popular rooms. It's right here. So this is the porch, there's the hammock. This is the view from the casita. And this is the bedroom here. Thatch roof. All our rooms have the same amenities, complimentary bicycles, complimentary kayaks, complimentary continental breakfast. We have a full restaurant, like I mentioned, fine dining, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And these menus are served at both our Palmia restaurant and at our Admiral Nelson's Beach Bar, which we'll take a look at right now. I'm walking towards where the next main pool is. It's right out here facing the Caribbean Sea. And we have several tables and chairs that you can just come out and relax. This is our main building. We have some rooms upstairs. And this is the dining room. You can choose to sit out here on the deck or in the air-conditioned restaurant. We are always open to outside guests as well. And we welcome our arrivals with welcome drinks made at our Admiral Nelson's Beach Bar. I'm walking towards the Palmetto rooms. And these are the Palmetto rooms. We have 4 rooms in each building. And this is the view from the Palmetto rooms. So we'll be able to see one of the Palmetto rooms. Here we are. Here we are. This is a king size bed. Like I said, I'll have the same amenities, all the room types, beach baskets, safes, mini fridges, air conditioning. These rooms are perfect for couples, and also if families are traveling and do not need a kitchen and living area, we have these rooms that have connecting doors, and it can be open so families have access to each other rooms. So now we're gonna be walking to our beach bar, Admiral Nelson's Beach Bar. We have music, solo guitarist on Wednesdays and Sundays. And like I mentioned, we have all the menus served there as well, just like the Palmia restaurant. And this is where it is, right on the beach side. our Admiral Nelson's Beach Bar, indoor seating as well, or outdoor seating. Our bartenders have the best drinks on the island, and can't beat the view here either. So now we'll be walking over to the dive shop to have a chat with Luis for activities. Here he is. We just had a boat arrive. They just left. They arrived with snorkelers, which is really easy. Here are the kayaks, and Luis is here, and he'll be telling you about our activities.
Hi, the view is just amazing from here right away.
Mhm.
Good morning once again. Thank you, Abby. And my name is Luis. I work at the Dive Shop and Activity Center of Victoria House. Please do come inside. I think there will be a slight transition in the internet right now. Connection. Good. All right. So the focus is on small groups and especially private charters. With we're really looking into having a special memory, basically creating a special memory, and just having a lasting effect on your memories of Belize and of San Pedro as well. We have a roster of guides that have been with us for over 20, 30 years, or 2-3 decades, second and third generation guides who are very enthusiastic about showing you around their island and their country quite in general. Now, one thing of note, and I think it's really an advantage to our packages that we offer, is that the reef, the second largest barrier reef, is literally 5 minutes away by boat from where I'm standing at the dock at the Victoria House to the main reef. And that allows us to offer you short trips where you don't have to be gone all day from the resort or from your family. For example, the Holchan Marine Reserve, which also includes the Shark Reality site, is literally 8 minutes away by boat from the resort. So we can offer you 2 trips a day. 9 o'clock in the morning, you're back by 11, 11:30, and then there's a 2 p.m. back by 4, 4:30. And that will be plenty of time to snorkel Holchan, snorkel Shark Reality, see the reef, the sea turtles, the groupers, of course, the sharks and stingrays as well. But not only limited to that, there's other sites just north of the island, still at the main reef. There's other reserves like Mexico Rocks, which we can offer as a morning or an afternoon trip. For those that are looking more into the diving aspect of basically the water activities that we offer here, if you are not certified, all we need is literally 2 mornings. 2 mornings, leave around breakfast time, back by lunchtime, and we can get you certified. All you need to do is do the paperwork and the classroom work basically back at home at your leisure, at your own pace. You arrive at the resort and you give us 2 mornings. I'll team you up with one of our instructors and we'll get you fully open water PADI certified. For those now that are certified and again are looking to dive the main reef, the big reef, we offer daily trips in the morning. Again, it's a half-day activity since we do not have to travel far away. We would offer morning trips from 8:30 and we're back by lunchtime. That gives us 2 dives, 2 canyons, 2 dive sites, and again, amazing marine life. So much plentiful marine life to see around this area, and again, very, very close by. Now, for those that are looking to something more thrilling, more exciting, more adventure seekers, we offer, of course, the big trips to the Blue Hole. You may have heard about the Blue Hole and the Lighthouse Reef area. It's an atoll, but I would say about a couple hours away from this resort. It's one of those bigger trips, and it is something of a mecca for people that come to Belize. I guess it is one of those dive sites that you must do at least once per year. Those trips offer 3 dives for the day, and anything from canyons to wall dives to the sinkhole, the cave, which is the Blue Hole itself. So again, the dive sites are very, very varied. Anything from a beginner to an expert diver, we offer it all here from the dive shop at Victoria House. So again, we have a great roster of guides, and we also work with a couple of the other operators on the island to maximize your opportunity of getting out on a trip that you have basically been looking forward to. For the people that have, for example, in their bucket list, fishing, fly fishing, they want to hit the Grand Slam, they want to get that tarpon or that elusive permit. We have, again, a great roster of fly fishing guides that know the island very well. Senior seasoned guides can help you again expand your skills. If you're already an avid fly fisherman, please bring and in an area where we have now kind of a bonefish permit. So we encourage you to come on over, practice your cast, and of course practice catch and release. Again, we are pro conservation as guides would let you know
We're
that they're
losing you a little bit, Louise. Yeah, sorry.
Conservation. You can actually try your luck here around the resort.
Can you hear us? Can you hear us now?
Yes, we can hear you, but we lost you a little bit.
We
That's
need
good
to
now.
move on because the connection is going over there.
Okay.
Okay. All right, good. Well, again, we offer the fishing, the diving, the snorkeling. If we can make it happen, if you're feeling a little basically landlocked right here in the island or island, I would say. Again, we can make it happen. Please let us know, send us an email, give us a call, y sí, hablamos español también. Well, thank you again, and hope to see you also.
All right. Thank you everyone for listening. It was such a pleasure showing you our beautiful property, Victoria House, and we will be more than happy to welcome you in our beautiful country, Belize. So, bye.
Yeah, thank you so much, Abby, and thank you so much to Louise as well. Sorry, we lost you a little bit at the end, but we understand well that the property is amazing. You're doing a lot of activities and everything, so that's awesome. Thank you so much. And we hope to see you very soon. I've been to Victoria House, and I need to admit that definitely one of my favorite resorts I've been to. It's a really nice, really nice property. So thank you so much,
for
and
giving
see you
us the
soon.
opportunity.
Thanks, bye. So now we're
Bye.
gonna move on to Mexico, so to the Yucatan Bay. So I am just going to share my screen. If I can do it. I can't see anything, so I am just going to just ask you to wait one little second, and I am going to share my screen. There we go. It's all good now. So now we're going towards the north of Belize. So we're heading to the Yucatan Bay, which is located in Mexico. Let me show you on the map if I can. Here we go. We can see the map now. So the Yucatan Peninsula is this little peninsula that you can see here. So it is located between the Gulf of Mexico and the Caribbean Sea. It is one of the most, I would say, the most famous place to go to Mexico because it is stunning. The Yucatan has a lot to offer. In terms of culture, tradition, nature, wildlife. So as you can see, oops, sorry, we're having a little issue here. Here we go, we're muting people. Sorry about that. So we're going back, sorry. I need to go back to, here we go, to that slide, and we're good now. So as I was saying, the Yucatan Peninsula has a lot to offer. A lot of offers in terms of culture, tradition, nature, wildlife. There are lots of Maya archaeological sites, including Chichen Itza, as you can see on the pictures of Chichen Itza, which has been classified as one of the new 7 wonders of the world. So amazing place to see the Mayan heritage. You have also a lot of colonial cities, Merida, Valladolid, Campeche, very colorful, a lot of tradition and cultures. And then obviously you have the Yucatan beaches, which are very famous all over the world because they're simply stunning. So we can think about Cancun, Playa del Carmen, Toulouse, or even the Riviera Maya, which is all the coast going from Playa del Carmen to Tulum. So when you arrive in Mexico, you usually arrive in Cancun, where is the airport located. So you will usually go straight to your resort down the south coast, or you can stay one night there maximum if you decided, I mean, if your flight arrived late and you have decided and plan a trip in the city, like the center of the Yucatan. But just one night is enough if you have planned anything. Otherwise, you head straight to your resorts. Then we can go around Playa del Carmen, which is 1 hour down from Cancun, a little village feeling, really nice, especially the Quinta Avenida, which is very famous for restaurant shops and delicious Mexican cuisine. You can also stay in the resort in Tulum, which is very famous for its archaeological site, as you can see on the pictures. And you can also stay on an island called Bosch, which is located north to the Yucatan Peninsula, and which combine you know, the white sandy beaches and also the mangroves. So you can do a lot of adventure sports, sea wildlife, sport wildlife. So it's also a good option to combine relaxation and water sports. One of our favorite resorts in the Riviera Maya is Viceroy Riviera Maya. So it is located south Playa del Carmen, really in the middle of nowhere, as you can see on that pictures, located between a lush tropical forest and a beautiful white sandy beach. Very stylish hotel, as you can see on this picture, with very nice modern and local decoration, like a mix of a modern and local decoration. Cozy, comfortable cabanas, also here very well decorated. You also have a large room with your own privacy place. So some of the cabanas got their own pool. So really, really nice to get a bit of a privacy and enjoy the pool by yourself. Amazing restaurants, very good bar as well, offering local and international cuisine. You also have plenty of activities, and if you want to keep up during holiday, you can go to the fitness center, which is in the middle of the forest, which is I think pretty cool. And you have a luxury spa as well, offering, you know, massages and treatments, and our colleague Jacqueline will tell you more about those treatments. And then actually our colleagues in Viceroy will talk to you more about that, because we are going live with them. So Pedro, are you with us? I think you are on mute, Pedro. We can see you.
Yes, I was
Here we
mute.
go.
And I need to switch my camera 1 second, please. There you go.
Great. The floor is yours, Pedro.
Thank you, Berenice. So you do the whole introduction, so it's fantastic. I don't need to say anything, but bienvenidos. You are now in Mexico, and we are very pleased with Veloso Tours. They give us this opportunity. We are a small property of 41 villas, all standalone, and they are all with a plunge pool and has a secured. So we always talk about privacy, attention to details, to our services, and we are more than pleased to have you here. I think you enjoy. I'm going to receive the help from Jackie and others to show you around. So this is our little jungle right in the middle of the Riviera Maya, and we are very happy to welcome you. And allow me to show you why Travel and Leisure, thanks God, choose us as #1 resort in Mexico. This way, please. And welcome to the Mayan region.
Welcome to Viceroy Riviera Maya. All right, so this is part of our check-in process. After the check-in process in the lobby, we usually walk down here to this beautiful area that is the spa. And then we offer this welcoming that is in a Mayan blessing. And we actually, Oshaman, what he does is he uses a little resin of copal, that is a resin that comes from the trees. And then he passes through the body the smoke, and as the way we clean the energy for all the guests. So everybody gets to receive this blessing for everybody. And actually, we are right here, and this is part of the spa facilities. This is actually our Tamascar. That is kind of like a sweat lodge. It's an spiritual ritual, a little bit about detox the body. And as you can see, it's surrounded by jungle, as same as our spa and our couples massage rooms. All of them are, they have a natural sound. As you can see, we have the waterfalls in them, and we have a beautiful open massage rooms. And also we have our hydrotherapy areas at the spa. They are available for the guests complimentary. They're open from 9 till 8 p.m. And pretty much the guests are going to be able to use and to experiment a little bit of the Mayan culture as soon as they arrive to the hotel. And as part of the check-in process also, our butler service start the check-in process at the lobby, and then we walk down by the spa. What we do is we do this blessing. We show the guests all the spa facilities, the jacuzzi, the steam room. They get to see the massage room, so they can get excited for the you know, and get and try the massages, or they be able to do any treatment. And after this welcoming, we take the guests, we give them a little tour around the property, and then we start or finish the check-in process at the villas. And right there, Julio is there, and he will be able to show you one of the villas, and he will be connected right now. Thank you.
Thank you, Jacqueline. We're waiting for Tulio now to connect. Tulio, can you hear us? Here we go. We can see you, but we can't hear you.
Hello, sorry. I was on mute, but
Perfect.
welcome. My name is Tulio. I'm Director of Sales and Marketing. It's beautiful to show. So after you receive the recipients, let me introduce you, Edgar, which is our head butler. Basically, our butlers team escort our guests to their suites and the villas. So come with me, please.
Please, be welcome.
Excellent, Edgar. Wow, beautiful.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Please, allow me to offer you, this is one of our amenities that we offer you during our check-in time. So please, the first thing, allow me to offer you our welcome drink, which is a mezcal. It's a delicious liquor from Mexico, originally from Mexico, and it's delicious. Just please, I'll invite you.
I love mezcal. So mezcal is one of the most representative spirits from Mexico, which is made from agave. This is very artisan, so that gives you the sense of place of Mexico, and start putting our guests in a Mexican mood of relaxing, and actually is the healthiest spirit in the world. So, salud. Oh, it's not so strong. They said drinking mezcal is like kissing, so you don't have to do it in a shot. You have to do it like small sippings, and then you pair with orange, a little bit of spicy chili powder to clear your palate. Absolutely wonderful. And then, please, thank you, Edgar. What do we have here?
Perfect. This is our second amenity. We support Mayan communities, and the second amenity is to offer you organic and handmade soap. In this case, I will offer you one of chocolate, and here I got two more signals. So Normally we cut in front of the guests or so. Please. Could you smell it, please?
Wow, this is wonderful. So chocolate version, which is one of my favorites, you actually want to buy it, but not do it. Don't do it. It's just to use it during your stay. For example, he has more options.
Yes, I got watermelon and I got even rosemary.
Rosemary, wow, this is great for a good sleeping. So what I will do with a soap, for example, come with me, I'll show you the bathrooms of very spacious bath where you can actually have your walk-in closet, bathtub that is part of one of the experiences that we can create for our guests, like a bubble bath with rosal petals. It's really, really nice. And if I want to go, more sensitive and go with the nature, I can take and enjoy the moon shower in my soap. Basically, get all these birds in the morning, or if I can do it in the evening, I can watch the stars from here while I take in a shower with my significant other. In this case, is my wife. And this is not all. Let's say during the day, the guests just arrived, everything is packed because thanks to Edgar or Butler. And what I will do next, just walk around my suite. It's very comfortable. Oh, Veloso Tours, so thank you so much for giving us the chance. And we have a very well set, generous minibar with all the options. So you can see here, there's for all tastes, Mexican wines, of course. The Mexican wines are very, very special as it's limited production in Valle de Guadalupe, Baja California. But also we have artisan Mexican beer, lots of options for water, and of course, French champagne. If somebody wants to have a fantastic time, you can do it in your terrace, which is a very generous space. So maybe I can just sit into the hammock, relaxing, or maybe in this lounge chair. Or if I want to get old tan, for example, then I can use my solarium here with lots of privacy. I can be, in the nature. And what about this beautiful plunge pool, which is a very good size of plunge pool, and actually it's heated. So in case of our very extreme winters, which is around 30 to 25 Celsius, we can still enjoy our pool. So you see, actually I was working before here in this table with my laptop, and I was imagining, what a wonderful experience would be just working from here, sipping a good glass of wine, or maybe having breakfast in the morning with room service, or maybe a romantic dinner, which is going to be all full of candles, light music, and of course, a good company. So this is what a guest will do upon arrival, but also let's go and explore the areas in the pool section where Jackie is waiting for us. So if I decide to socialize, then I will go there. Jackie, we go with you.
Hello. All right, so this is pretty much the main area where everything is. So as you can see,
Jacqueline, sorry, can you just unmute yourself?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, perfect. Sorry,
All
say
right,
it
great.
again.
All right, so all the villas are very private. All of them are surrounded by jungle. And this is the main area where pretty much everything is. So we have our restaurants that I'm gonna show you around. We have La Marea restaurant that is upstairs. That's our Mexican contemporary cuisine restaurant that is open only for dinner from 6:30 till 10:30 p.m. We also have a special gift shop downstairs where you will be able to find the organic soaps that we offer to our guests upon arrival. In case you want to take them as a gift for somebody else, they will be able to find them here. And we have the Coral Grill restaurant. That is this one that you can see right here. Coral Grill is open all day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner from 7 a.m. until 10:30 p.m. And we also have this beautiful view and pool area. In food and beverage, you will also be able to experiment some culinary activities as mezcal and taco tasting, tequila and ceviche tasting, margarita class, also mixology classes. So you're going to be able to experiment those classes here at the property. They can be private. And also we have some special nights. We have on Tuesday night, we have a Mexican night. It's a Mexican street food night. Also on Fridays, we have the barbecue night that we pretty much set a beautiful setup around this area, around the pool, and we have some street lights. So the guests are able to enjoy a nice evening with a beautiful view. And now I'm gonna take you to the beach. So we're gonna walk to the beach so you can be able to see how the view looks. And also we have all those little chairs and cabanas that they are available for all the guests. So the guests will be able to enjoy here, have some drinks, have some food delivery to the beds. And right here we have Tulio that is enjoying as the way he works here.
What do we have here? Wow, this is amazing. Would you like to try some shrimp tacos and also wonderful fresh coconut from Viceroy Riviera Maya? We want to thank you so much, Veloso Tours and everybody. Thank you for joining us. And remember, we have a great promotion, Mayan Escapes, running for the 2022, which is up to 35% plus additional add values, celebrating travel and leisure, which is $150 credit for Temazcal, Tamal class, and a complimentary tequila and ceviche tasting. Enjoy.
Thank you very much. Excellent presentation.
Thanks.
I wish I was there. I'm making me
Gracias.
hungry because it's 5:30 in London, so it's dinner time. Thank you. So we're going to now visit Anguilla. So wonderful experience there in Riviera Maya, Cap Juluca, now on Anguilla Island. Anguilla is a small island, but it's actually quite easily accessible from St. Martin. I wouldn't say necessarily actually easily, but it is the experience of traveling far. You can fly from Amsterdam direct to St. Martin, and then by boat across to Anguilla, or you can come from Miami via Puerto Rico to Anguilla. And Anguilla is an island. It's typical in the sense that you have wonderful beaches, like we have repeated all these places. Of course, we have chosen the ones that have wonderful beaches, and then you can come across by a sort of a speedboat, a sort of ferry speedboat from St. Martin. And then the hotel will be waiting for you at the pier and take you to this kind of environment. You can see beautiful sea, the color of this of the water, white sandy beaches, and the amazing service. We must emphasize that as we see here, the spirit of the islands in the Caribbean is just so wonderful and welcoming, with the palm trees and the beautiful white sand. Of course, here also you can snorkel with some in the marine reserve, kayak, to have some activities to leave and experience these wonderful Caribbean recipes, very fresh, all the fish caught seafood, shellfish, wonderful service from the local music as well in the background. It's always a great feeling to experience the character of the culture which is expressed in the music. You see some of the people, as you can see. It's wonderful atmosphere to also go for a little walk and experience the island. So where you can stay in your hotel and then visit the island. And one of my wonderful experiences was actually to stay one night at Cap Juluca. I arrived late and then had this wonderful view from the hotel and the service there along the beach front. This wonderful restaurant, as you can see. And here the bathrooms actually have one wall, which is all in glass, and it leads on to an interior courtyard. So you have the daylight coming into the bathroom. The rooms are very spacious. As you can see there, the high quality service for all the drinks and that you might want. And this is another example of the rooms and the bathrooms. And these are the interior courtyard, some of them actually with a pool, as you can see here. So now we are going through directly to Cap Juluca, and we have Stephanie waiting for us to show us as it is now. So Stephanie, come in now, please.
Thank you, and warm island regards from Anguilla. My name is Janisha, and I am the sales executive at Cap Juluca. It is such an honor to showcase our barefoot, luxurious property and our pristine sands, from our cool interior rooms to restaurants. The journey usually begins here. Cap Juluca is a dream-like escape spread across the Caribbean's most beautiful beach. We welcome families, honeymooners, incentive travel and groups, as well as solo travelers. The hotel was built in 1989 and was bought by Belmond, a luxury hotel and leisure company, in 2017. Allow me to show you all the luxury that we have to offer. Every step begins and brings a new discovery. You know you come to the right place when this is the first thing that you see. First, I'll show you Monday's Boutique, which is on the left as we enter, and I'll introduce you to Nazim, our boutique attendant, who will tell you a little more about our boutique.
Hello, everyone. I am Nazim, as Janisa said. I am the sales representative here at the boutique at Cap Juluca Belmond Hotel. So just a little more on the name. So the name of the boutique ties in with the whole concept of the hotel. So the hotel is located on a bay that's called Mondays. So there's where the name comes into play. So a little bit about Monday's Boutique. We do have a wide variety of different vendors, such as Minnesota, Love Brand. However, one of our core values here at Belmond is community. So we do support our local vendors, which is our main priority. And with that, we give back to the community. So we support the vendors and we give back to the community. So some of the products that we have that is local, which is Fire Farm, that is the hot sauce, which is really popular at the restaurant. We do have books by Alvinella Griffith, which is a local. We do have bracelets and keychains. So all this is local, which is what we do here at Belmond, give back to the community. So just a little bit on Love Brand, which is on this side of the boutique. So Love Brand uses recycled material, and you will realize there is a red button on the shirt. That means it is of the extinction of animals. So the buttons are made from nuts and the clothing is made from recycled. So we do love animals, we do care about community, so that's what we do here at Belmond. So now I will introduce you back to Janisha if she has any final comments to say, and she will guide you throughout the hotel.
Thank you, Nazim. And while we're here, I'd love to show you the different options that we have available at Monday's Boutique. There are also candles, dispensers, as far as local apparel, branded apparel. And now I'll show you our next facility, which is the Monday's Gallery. It's an art gallery, very local. And here, I'll introduce you to Frank.
Well, good afternoon. I'm Frank Costin. I'm the director and curator here at Monday's Gallery. The gallery shows work from all over the Caribbean region. We have things like Carmel Gum's painting from Anguilla. If we'll come around the corner here, we see some beautiful metal sculptures from Haiti, Taco-based paintings. The point is that when people are traveling these days, they're often building their art collection from their travels. They get a beautiful fabric from Fiji. They'll get carving from Eskimo carving from Canada. And when they come to Anguilla, they get a painting based in the Caribbean region, a sculpture, a painting, something of that nature. So it's a very, very nice addition to the hotel, to the gallery, showing authentic Caribbean art.
Thank you, Frank, and I'll allow you to see a closer look at what we offer at Monday's Boutique. Very authentic. You can't get this nowhere in the world. Only at Cap Juluca, a Belmond hotel, local arts and crafts, very precious, very beautiful. Authentic experiences and valuable connections are very important to us at Cap Juluca. We have a very unique check-in process, and I'd love to share that with you. But first, allow us to take a look at our Eastern Library area, in which we have computers available for our guests to make use of, and books. It's also a library. And then we have an additional library space on the western side. Authentically, this is our check-in area. So our guests are immediately seated and greeted with a cocktail at this area to begin their journey with us. The news are immaculate and immediately creates a feeling of belonging. So this is our check-in process. Our guests are immediately rushed to this area, and automatically they get the sense and the feeling of home. Connections are really important for us here in Anguilla, at Cap Juluca in particular. So every opportunity that we get to connect with our guests, we try to make the experience very authentic. Right here in this area, every 5:30, we have a manager's sabering ritual. During the manager's sabering ritual, it's where you would cut a champagne bottle with a sword, and our guests are enlightened about stories from our hotel here at Cap Juluca. Like I said, the property was built in 1989, and Belmond purchased it in 2017. So the sabering ritual is very unique. Our guests all connect, they build friendships, relationships, and lasting memories that even makes them come back to our hotel yearly. Now I'll show you our restaurants, in which we have 4 of them. This is Uchu. Uchu's bar is open from 11 in the morning until 11 in the evening. We have lunch serving from 11 to 5, and then dinner serving from 6 until 9:30. This restaurant features Peruvian cuisine. By day, you can savor a selection of delightful light bites and creative cocktails. As the stars come out, Chef Caesar takes you on a journey to Peru. Important to mention that This is the only Peruvian restaurant here in Anguilla, and it's actually the only Peruvian restaurant in the Caribbean that is located at a hotel. This space features a ceviche bar, a shaved ice maker. Of course, you can see our champagne pool, and we also do have an infinity pool where our guests are free to enjoy from 9 to 5 in the morning. As we overlook, you can see beautiful Fernandez Bay. The beach is about a mile long. And we do have beach service available from 9 to 5, where you're given ice. You're given ice. You're also given sabes and cool towels to keep you cool throughout the day. Again, this is Uchu, our Peruvian restaurant, very authentic. You have the outdoor sitting space and the interior sitting space. Now, we will journey on to another restaurant option here at Cap Juluca. But before we begin to mention our second option, I'd like to make mention of our private dinners, which are extremely authentic, really romantic, also available for families. We have our private dinners, and we usually host our private dinners in this very area under the stars. So it's more like a dining under the stars concept, where you are given a selection, a menu selection, and you have your tiki torches. It's so valuable memories. And this is where it is located. Another amazing opportunity here at the Cap Juluca is our horses. Our guests do enjoy horseback riding here on this beach, and later on throughout the tour, I'll be sure to tell you about more of our activities in which we offer here at Cap Juluca. Right now, we're on our way to our second restaurant. We do have 2 restaurants in this area. As you can see by the sign, we have Pims and Chips. They're both unique in what they offer, and I'll be sure to tell you more about it as soon as we arrive. As you can see, the ocean, it's so calm. It's so relaxing on this side, and this is the Caribbean Sea. Turquoise. And we're looking into our local landscaping. You can see the grape trees. We'll feature over to Pims now. Okay, so Pims is the most romantic restaurant in the Caribbean. Romantic in the Caribbean. Why I say most romantic? It not only features Anguillan cuisine, our Caribbean classics, our international specialties, but upon entry to Pims, which was launched in 1988, there is a beautiful entry salt ritual. Salt is very native to Anguilla. It was actually industry in the past where our ancestors would do salt picking. And at the beginning of every experience here at Pims, our guests are encouraged to utilize our salt ritual infused with herbs just before they start their dining experience. It not only helps to exfoliate the dead skin cells away from their skin, but the aroma, it just prepares you for the most amazing dining experience. This would be Pims. As you can see, we're just above the water. It's an al fresco setting, so romantic, so amazing. And the Caribbean Sea. Just imagine this in the night as you dine, because this restaurant is only available for dinner. In the distance, while we're here, we can see our pavilion. Our pavilion hosts events, Events can go as far as celebrations for birthdays. Events can go as far as celebrations for weddings, you name it. And it also gives you the magnificent view of the Caribbean Sea and our beautiful villas that are situated just opposite the pavilion. Now I'd love to introduce you to another restaurant choice, very different cuisine. This is Chips by Cipriani. Chips by Cipriani, the name itself, it was influenced by our sister hotel in Venice, Italy. And it's named after the Cipriani Hotel, where they serve Italian food. Right away as you enter, you get the Italian cozy feeling. The Italian foods that are offered here goes as far as salads, pastas, and it's just amazing. What I really love about this hotel is there are so many dining options. It's just not one. It's not just Caribbean food, but as I showed you in the distance, we can see Uchu. Now we're here at Chips by Cipriani, which offers Italian classics and cuisine. And then over there we have Pim's, which is more local foods, Caribbean classics, and international cuisines. There is one more restaurant that I'd like to make mention of. It is actually situated on the farthest end of our 1 mile beach. It's Cap Shack. Cap Shack. What's a vacation? Reggae music. It's barefoot luxury. It's a beach shack kind of concept. It's all the way to the end. We serve food from a food truck. So it's pretty interesting. You know, the idea is to have ice creams and so forth. And not only that, but of course, barbecue. So our ultimate barefoot luxury, the Cap Shack, is open from 9 to 5 daily. And we serve tacos, burgers, fries, barbecue, you name it, wraps. Now, we'll take a look at our activities while on site. We do offer snorkeling, we offer fishing, we offer kayaking, early bird nature walks. As you can see, the bicycles, every room, every guest are entitled to use our bicycles. It's complimentary of use. We have sailing, we have scuba diving. We also do have water skiing. We have wine classes available. There's windsurfing, rum tasting. We have 2 tennis courts. We have basketball courts. We have, you name it. It's all here at Cap Juluca, a Belmond Hotel. First, before we go into the rooms, I definitely want to show you our state-of-the-art gym. So this is our fitness center. It's not like any regular fitness center at any hotel. There are so many options for you. There's cardio available, cardio machines, and we'll take a quick look so you can see. We're now entering the fitness center. Hello. So this is our fitness center. And our options available. It's very spacious. Many machines are available for your use. And I'm just touring around so you can take it all in. You can imagine this is available 24 hours during your stay with us. Pretty unique at Cap Juluca, a Belmond Hotel. Now we'll take a look at the rooms. our accommodations. So altogether, there are 64 suites. 64 rooms, sorry, and 42 suites.
Hi, Janesha. It's Paulo here. I'm sorry I didn't introduce you correctly, but I wanted to ask you something. While you are making your way to the room, I thought it would be a nice moment to ask you about how you order service from the beach. Because when I was there, it was a while ago, and you had these little poles with a flag. And when you wanted service, you raise the flag, and then somebody would come to take your order and to deliver. And now with such a long beach, obviously now you have mobile phones and so on, but how do you call for room service? For the beach service, I mean.
Well, beach service, of course, there are cabanas. The beach is 1 mile long, and there are cabanas stretched across the beach. So what you would do, there are beach attendants that are available, and they check in on you all the time.
Right.
They're the first available, which you can indicate, and someone will come to assist you.
Right. Very good.
The most amazing thing about the beach service is that you have your designated beach chairs. So because the beach is 1 mile long, you're able to stretch across the whole entire beach. You have your beach chairs right in front of you, and that's what makes it different, and that's what makes it unique. And additionally, all rooms, as you can see that we're passing, all rooms are actually beachfront rooms. So you have the luxury of a beachfront room. There are no elevators. It gives it a very unique Caribbean feeling where you have the upper level and the lower level. And I'll be sure to show you what it's like as we go to the rooms now.
Thank you. That's great. It looks amazing. You're so enthusiastic. It really makes you want to go there.
Well, we're happy to have you here. We're actually prepared to have you here now.
I wish now one day, of course. But it's a wonderful beach resort, and the rooms are so spacious. I'll be looking forward to seeing the rooms. And now this choice of restaurants. When I went, there was only 1 or 2, but now you have an amazing service, and obviously Belmond is raising the standard because Belmond is a very good destination.
Yeah, we're losing her a little bit, but that's usually at the entrance of the room. So normally we should be able to reconnect.
All right.
Here we go. Yeah, you can go for it.
I'm sorry. I was just mentioning that I'll be showing you a premium beachfront suite. This is actually 790 square feet. I'll go really slow because I want you to take it all in. What is so special about her rooms is that each room actually is equipped with not just only a safe, but as you know, you're in the Caribbean, and each room has a yoga mat. Each room is equipped with a yoga mat. Additionally, you're given the honor to have a double sinks, and the luxury of a solarium for sunbathing, for reading.
Yeah, that was amazing. The glass wall to the solarium is wonderful.
There we go.
So this is the bathroom space. Now let's explore a bedroom space where you're given the privilege of having your own bar space. This is my absolute favorite feature in the room, our bar space. And I'll just open it so you can see exactly what it looks like from a distance. This is our bar space, and this is the rest of the room. Again, like I said, you're literally meters away from the sand. We'll be sure to explore outside, but first, just take it all in.
Excellent. It's beautiful. Very, very nice. And to have these covered means that you can hide all the bar and open it when you want it, when you need it.
Right. Okay, now I'll show you outside. This is our terrace space. And again, this is a premium beachfront room. This would be our second category. At Cap Juluca, there are many category rooms. So the first option is a deluxe. The second option is a premium.
I think we're losing you there as you stepped away.
Available. And our any room gives you the luxury of your own designated beach chairs. As I mentioned, there are cabanas stretched all across the beach. And now that we're here by the room, you can actually see Cap Shack at a better distance. Again, it's 2 floors, lower level and upper level. It gives you a Greek Moorish architecture look. And the tropical gardens are just so amazing. It mostly features local plants such as the coconut trees, where you're able to enjoy with us. Also amazing is while you're here, can you imagine just enjoying a sunrise where the sunrise is on that side or even the sunset? So you get the best of both worlds here at Cap Juluca.
I did ask for, I did see a sunrise because when I checked in, I asked what time is sunrise? And the lady who was doing the check-in was a bit surprised that anyone should be asking about sunrise. But because I was there so little time, I wanted to see the sunrise. And she did tell me what time the sunrise was. And I did get up very early and I did walk around very early in the morning, but it is beautiful.
It all depends on when you arrive. Something to also note is that here at Cap Juluca, the prices there are dynamic, and it is all based on the season when you come. The season, as you know, everywhere in the world, the sun will rise at different time and the sun will set at different time. Currently, we're going into winter. So right now the sun is rising about 6:15 in the morning. Okay, so this is the end of my tour. It was such a pleasure to show you the wonderful oasis that I have here in the Caribbean. Again, I am Janisha, the sales executive at Cap Juluca, and I'll see you when you come.
Janisha, very nice. Thank you very much. You did wonderful. You're so enthusiastic.
Thank you so much,
really makes
Janisha,
me want to go there. Wonderful passion for Cap Juluca, and we can see that what amazing hotel it is and the Belmond touch. So thank you very much. We look forward to seeing you soon, hopefully.
It was really good. Yes, indeed. Thanks, Janisha.
So now we are going to St. Martin. And St. Martin is an interesting island. Its part is Dutch and another part is French. And of course, the French side has wonderful cafes, and you can see here the airport is actually on the Dutch side, but the French side has a wonderful nightlife and shops and services, and it's a wonderful setting in the main town. So when you go to St. Martin, you have the beach and you have obviously all the facilities that we're going to show you, but also you can have time to go out to, well, nightlife or daytime, so that you have a combination of the environment, as we see here, the wonderful well, there's a fourth as well, of course, but also the Caribbean style, as you can see here, wonderful cuisine. And then a hotel, another Belmond hotel, another stunning hotel and stunning facilities, which we're going to see. And we can see here just a few images first, and then we're going to see directly as it is now. So, Stephanie, we're over to you now to show us La Samanna as it is now.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm very happy to welcome you to Belmond La Samanna in St. Martin. So I am the sales manager, and today you'll meet as well two of my colleagues. So we are here in front of the main building. So now let me walk around to show you our beautiful property and introduce you to the key people.
Freshness.
So this is actually Eleanor, our general manager, who always greets the guests when they arrive.
Hello, everyone.
That wasn't planned. And here is our signature shot. So this is basically what you will see when you arrive from the airport. We are only 15 minutes away from the airport, so it's a very easy ride. We like to have our guests, you know, stop for a minute, look at the view, take a nice picture, and eventually post on Instagram, but they don't have to. And then we take them to our bar called the Belmond Bar for the check-in. So let me walk you and introduce you to our team. Manuel is one of our senior receptionists, has been with us for 20 years. So here is our bar, the Belmond Bar, and you'll meet Roma, our bartender. So St. Martin is very unusual as an island, is actually very unique. We are the only island in the Caribbean and in the world that is so small and split into two countries. So half of it is French, and you can hear from my accent and Roman's name, but the other half is Dutch, and we live happily ever after since 1648. So as you reach, we will have you sit while Romain makes you a cocktail. Obviously, our house champagne is also an option, and it's a Veuve Clicquot. And he will bring you, as you sit here and look at the ocean, your cocktail while we check you in. So the whole check-in is facilitated with our cloud-based system. So it's like no lines, no, it's very easy. You can even pre-register. So it's gonna be a smooth arrival. And obviously, let me show you our property a little more. So La Samanna is on a 22-acre property. So it goes all the way until over there. So here we are in the main lobby, but you can see the terrace in front of you is Corail, our breakfast restaurant, and you can see our main pool. On the beach, you'll see those cabanas. We have 4 of them that are full service and that give access to the water sports shack that's right here. All the non-motorized water sports are included, and we also have jet ski, parasailing, banana boat, etc. So as we go around, here is our night restaurant, Colusa. We have actually an event today in there, so a lot of people. So L'Oursin serves like a very fresh and local-oriented cuisine. It's the idea of a bistro, Mediterranean style, but also with all the Caribbean influences and whatever we can get fresh and nice from the island. Here on that deck, you'll see the entrance to our wine cellar. So actually our wine cellar is the only real wine cellar in the Caribbean, and it's dug into the cliff. So I won't be able to show you inside because there's no service as you're in the cliff, but you can get the idea. So that's the door, and then you go down, and it's basically dig into this cliff. So just to give you a little history on that, the first owner, Mr. Frankel, when he built the hotel in 1973, had a big issue. He couldn't store and properly take care of his Bordeaux wine, as he was shipping a lot of cases every year. So before even building the hotel, it digged into the cliff and build the wine cellar. Today we do private dinners in there and wine tasting, obviously, with our head sommelier. So this is the view from the ocean. So obviously above, you'll see some of our rooms, but otherwise all our buildings are along the beach. So all the rooms, we have 83, 56 of them are suites, have ocean view. Whatever category you book, you get that view every morning. And they are in little units. The biggest one has 16 rooms, but otherwise there are like four units. And obviously today you hear the swell as well and the nice beach wave. So I'm gonna leave you here and we're gonna head to this villa where Valerie is located. Valerie, over to you.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? I'm Valerie.
We can hear you now.
All right. Hello, I'm Valerie, the guest experience manager. So I'm going to show you now one of our exclusive villa.
Okay, take your time. I know you are trying to take it away from selfies so you can show it. That's it. Well done. Well done.
All right. Okay. Now we're going to enter one of our 4-bedroom villas. We have a total of 8 villas that's located on the cliff. Here we go. So this is where usually like when the guests just arrive, they just like have a wow, because like they don't expect to have that. We'll see that sorry, can you hear me?
Yes, we can
Hello?
hear you. Yes, carry on. We can hear you and we can see very well. Carry on.
Oh, sorry, I couldn't hear. Okay, I can hear you now because I lost connection.
We can hear you and we can see.
Okay, perfect. So let me show you one of our fully equipped kitchen. This is where usually the guests, can share a meal. We can book one of our exclusive private chef to come to cook for them, like for birthday. It doesn't matter, like, what kind of events that they want to plan. We're here to help them. As well, that with the villas, we have a dedicated host that will be with the guests from the arrival until the departure. So like that, anything that the guests would like to have, they can call the designated host. All right, so now I'm going to show you the view of the villas.
I think we lost the connection there as you stepped out.
Ocean and the beach view.
It's better to stay closer to the house.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Each villa has their own private pool that the guests can enjoy, and you have access. You have access as well to all the facilities at the hotel and drive you around. And here you have an outdoor dining.
I think we lost you there. We lost you there.
Well, look who I found.
Hello.
Hello, well, I guess I'll take over from here. My name is Apolline and I am the Quality Assurance Director here at La Samanna. I'm currently sitting in our beautiful tropical lush gardens with Stephanie, and I'll give you a tour of our gardens and then La Plage and a preview of our beautiful beach. So let's get started. So all of our buildings that Stephanie mentioned here are suites or deluxe rooms, and each building is actually named after a flower in the Caribbean. So here we're in front of building H, and building H is the hibiscus flower. The villas that we were just in are actually named after birds in the Caribbean, so it's quite nice. This is our beautiful enchanted river here. So as you can see, we have very lush gardens with lots of tropical flowers, from flamboyant trees, hibiscuses, bougainvilleas, palm trees, coconut trees, you name it. So here you can see building G and a lovely housekeeper up here. Bonjour. This is our La Plage staff, and I'll take you over to the La Plage Beach Restaurant, which is our restaurant that is open for lunch. Every Sunday, we also do a great barbecue with live music and local food. So grilled lobsters, ribs, rice and peas, and all the traditionals. So here you can see where Valerie was just talking to us are the villas up here, the 8 villas. You can see the main lobby just up here where Stephanie just gave you an introduction along with the cabanas. All of our rooms, as Stephanie mentioned, have direct beach access and of course, beautiful ocean views. These are all our beach chairs laid out, and here we have Thomas, one of our beach boys, going to serve a wonderful cocktail that is not for me, but for one of our guests. Here we have Richard, an icon here at La Samanna, who has been here for a very long time, and this is our beautiful beach restaurant. This is the bar where you have Andrea here, Romel here. We have beach chairs set out facing the ocean here. This is a great venue also for events where we can do weddings, birthdays, anniversaries. We can also do wonderful bonfires on the beach and do beach setup for dinners, private beach dinners. Right now the swell is a little bit high, but it is a really great spot for it. Here right across you can see Ceiba, which is another island, which is quite nice. And you can see the beautiful beach here. This is the restaurant, and we have our secondary pool, which is right over here, which is a beautiful infinity pool, a perfect spot for sunsets. We have some guests in the pool, and here you can see the view. And as Stephanie mentioned, where you see all the beach chairs laid out here, it goes all the way to the last one where you see at the very end, which is our first building, building A. And I'll take you on the beach just so you can see. And this is really a perfect spot for events. We've done many weddings here with a DJ, entertainment, lots of lights hanging all over, and fireworks at the end right in front of our beach. And I'll take you to the beach so that you can enjoy with us.
Wonderful.
And this is La Samanna Belmond Hotel.
That's great. That's great. I know it's very hard for you to work in that environment.
Life's rough.
So we have all that wonderful setting and you have to work. I know, I feel for you. We're here in London and it's getting cold. So that's the perfect place. Just don't feel so bad about having to work on that beach and in that environment, because it's here, it's getting cold and the days are very short.
We are on vacation mode every day with our guests.
I know it's just the place to go now in the winter, in the European winter. So thank you very much for your presentation.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. See you soon.
Thank you so much, Apolline and Stephanie. And
So
Valerie
now-
as well.
So now we're going to a different environment. We've seen all this luxury, and now we're going to one of the outer islands. We're going somewhere very remote. You have to fly from Miami to Nassau, and then from Nassau you take a change to another plane, and you fly to Cat Island, which is one of the outer islands of the Bahamas. And this is really very much barefoot paradise. I went there once, as you can see here, that you are quite far here. Cat Island is there, Cat. One side,
Hi, good morning, we're
obviously
here.
facing the ocean is, so the sea is more rough, but on the inside, where Fernandez Bay is, the waves are the smallest waves that you could imagine. It's like a lake. And you are so far away from everywhere that you really feel completely isolated. And here, you don't have the luxuries that you have in the ones that we've seen so far, but you have a tranquility that is just amazing. Nature, the walks along the beach, and this completely removed. Obviously, the main town has houses, as you can see here, and there is a community on Cat Island, which is great to go and explore as well. But you know, they like to party in the Caribbean, and they like music. So as you'd expect, everywhere there's one sort of lively side, which is wonderful to experience. And nature, as you can see here, not just in the, well, this is the exhumers, but I'm not sure they have the pigs in on Cat Island. We'll ask in a minute when we go direct to Cat Island, but I didn't see any. So my experience here at Fernandez Bay Village was that you have these cabañas, and literally you walk out of your cabaña early in the morning or in the morning, go for a swim. You can see here that there's no waves. The sea is just so calm. And then they actually have a shower at the back in these enclosed, an outdoor shower, which was wonderful. And the nice thing also, in my experience at Fernandez Bay, is that when you go to eat, there are other guests, so you don't see anyone normally during the day, but then at meal times, people can exchange views and gather together and have a chat and meet people from other parts of the world. So if we can now go to Keisha to show us Fernandez Bay Resort as it is now. So Keisha, hello Keisha.
Hi, good morning. Good afternoon. I'm Keisha, and this is Travita. I'm the resort manager, and she's the general manager here at Fernandez Bay and Cat Island. Okay. So we'll give you
very nice to meet you. Very nice to meet you. We haven't met before, but I'm a big fan of Fernandez Bay. So show us Fernandez Bay as it is now.
Awesome. Okay, so we'll start. Okay, here we have our front entrance. So here is like a little thatch hut. It's very good for summertime, the breeze. Here you can actually sit down and relax once you come from the airport. The airport is about 5 minutes away, so it's pretty easy to get here, or less. It's pretty easy to get here from the airport, and we usually do pickups, or we arrange a taxi to pick you up. Okay. Okay. So from Nassau, you can get here by Western Air, or from Fort Lauderdale, you can get here from Makers. Or if you're a private pilot or you're coming by boat, it's quite easy to get here. Okay, so this is our front desk area here. So you can find myself, Travita, or Sandra here for anything that you may need here at the resort. So right here is our little area where we usually sit people down upon check-in. So it's quite easy. We have a welcoming drink here at Fernandez Bay. So once you come in, you directly get greeted with a smile and your drink in hand. So it's a very good experience. Also, here is our little area here as well for check-in. So you can actually relax here as well. Family comes here, single persons, weddings. We host everything here. This is our indoor dining. Also, we have Chip here. Hi, Chip.
Hi, Chip. Chip is having lunch with us today.
Okay, so it's pretty quiet here now because everyone had lunch a bit earlier. This is also our outdoor dining area. And also with the indoor dining, we have thatch roof. So it kind of gives it that 1700 look, I would say, with the stone walls here and the thatch roof. So with our thatch roofs, they can last up to about 15 years without no leakage, no breeze. It can withstand storms and everything here. So it gives that vibrant, good look, elegant look. Okay, so this is our outdoor dining here. Okay, so this is a view of the outdoor dining here. Also, we have an outdoor bar. So we'll take you there so that you can actually get the view of the bar while you're actually sitting with a drink in your hand and enjoying the breeze from the ocean. Okay, so this is our outdoor bar here. Also, this is our bartender, Dominic, here. Say hello, Dominic. So come on down and enjoy some drinks with us. Also, we have our boutique area here. Okay, so this is our little boutique area here. We have knickknacks here that you can purchase here at the resort. So this is actually a cured sponge here, and we also have mini ones. Usually guests would get it for our souvenirs to carry back home. And it's all naturally made here in the Bahamas. Okay, also we have the bug juice it's a bug repellent for mosquitoes and sandflies. Also here is a book. She is from Cat Island, so she actually created this book through her eyes. We also sell it here in the boutique as well, and that's for persons who like to take souvenirs home. Okay, we also have a lot of shirts and hats with Fernandez Bay's name. Also, this is a local basket that was made here on Cat Island as well. So you would find a lot of the straw baskets here on the island.
So now we're going to take you out to see a few of our cottages, maybe one or two. We're also going to give you a tour of our calm beach. It is a very nice day to go beaching.
So as you can see, there's guests that are lying on the beach chairs down there, relaxing in the warm sun and enjoying the ocean breeze.
Sure.
So here on the island, you can also visit Mount Alvernia, which is the highest peak in the Bahamas that sits 206 feet above sea level. So that is a great place to actually go and enjoy a hike. Okay. So this is our beach area.
This is where our tourists come and sit down while overlooking our beautiful waters.
Okay, so we would quickly take you to one of our cottages. This cottage name is Travelers. So all of our rooms are directly on the beach. It's just steps away from the beach. And also each room has outside showers. So you're enjoying a bath under the stars in the moonlight and enjoying that warm sun, the warmth of the sun in the day once you're actually showering.
I can remember that. I can vouch for the wonderful feeling of having a shower and shave at the back after being going for a swim. So carry on.
Right.
Okay, so all of our rooms are basically stoned to give it that, okay, outside shower as well. So also the shower
I think we are losing you a little bit there. The connection is not so good when you are in the room. We can't hear you, but we can see. We have an idea of what it's like. We can see.
There's like wood.
It's breaking up.
Yeah, I think it's breaking up when you are in the room.
When you're in the room, we can't.
But we can see roughly. So.
Okay, so it's are we cracking up a bit?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think just to go and do a panoramic of the room, and then we can go.
Okay.
So we're going to take a.
Huh? I don't see it.
I think we're losing it.
Over to a manor house. So that house.
We are losing it.
We're in a bad area, so let us just go back out front.
Yeah.
Can you hear us now?
Yeah, I think that we've got a very good idea of what Fernandez Bay is, but it's so far away that the connection is fragile.
Okay, so
thank you very much. Thank you very much, Keisha. We are going to move on now because I just wanted to mention the island of the British Virgin Islands, because it is an area that has some excellent hotels. And this is the quintessential, typical, idyllic hotel. It's Little Dix Bay, and there's a reef out at sea where the waves break, and then you have an area which is like a natural swimming pool to the beach, and just the other side is the baths. So if ever anyone wishes to visit the British Virgin Islands, then we are very happy to recommend Little Dix Bay. And this is one of the type of hotels that you have there. Now, I would like to just briefly go through some of the itineraries as how to get to these various hotels and resorts that we have seen. So as Hugh was saying, you fly into Kingston and then you can travel to the north. So it's very simple. There are flights to Jamaica and then you'll be met, and it's a daytime flight going out and it's an overnight flight coming back. So it's quite simple. The same with Cat Island, although Cat Island takes more. So you'd fly to Miami, Nassau, and then from Nassau you transfer to the domestic airport and then fly to Cat Island, as we've seen. And this is one of the benefits. The further you go, the smaller the airplanes get, and the more you feel you're getting away from it all. So it's nice to travel, to get all the traveling done with, and then you are in somewhere idyllic. In the case of Cap Juluca and Anguilla, as you can see here, you can see both islands. You fly here into the airport on the Dutch side of the island, then you'd be taken to the pier, and then you have a speedboat across, and you'd be met at the pier in Anguilla, and then go to Cap Juluca. It's actually quite simple, and as I mentioned, it's actually very nice to have these sort of stages of travel, because every time you feel you're getting away, you're getting further and further away. And then they're very welcoming, as you saw, where they welcome you with a drink, and you sit down, and then you immediately feel like you start to unwind. So the other thing I wanted to show you here is how to plan an itinerary. On our website, you have this download facility for the itineraries. You select a date, you click download itinerary, and then you have the descriptions here with a day-by-day summary, so you can see it. And of course, you contact us because, or you contact your travel agent, because we will put all this together into one complete tour with the flights pre-booked and tickets issued, and then you are sent the whole documentation, and you know you are going, and we're looking after you. So Berenice, did we have any questions?
We had any question on the chat box, but as you previously mentioned, please feel free to visit our website, www.veloso.com, for any, question about Caribbeans or, resorts in Brazil or South America. We would be happy to help. You can email us as well, travel@veloso.com, or phone us. We open from Monday to Saturday. So you're more than welcome to just give us a call, and we will be happy to help. We are able to help you with the resorts in the Caribbean or in South America. This is something that we can also do. So feel free to contact us.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Berenice. Thank you very much, everyone, to all the people who participated.
All the resorts. Thank you so much, everyone.
Taken their time and so enthusiastic to show us these wonderful properties, and so professional. So, this is the kind of service that you will be receiving when you are there. And I really appreciate it. We've been to all these hotels, and we really love the experience. Although obviously we've been working, so we stayed a very short period of time, one night maximum, sometimes just for the day. And we'd like to stay longer, unless we go on our own holidays, of course. So thank you, Berenice, and thank you, everyone from all the
Thank you so much, everyone.
And come back to us if you have any questions.
Exactly. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Bye.